Bathing your newborn is an important skill to learn early on, specifically knowing the right techniques and timings, especially when dealing with a newborn's sensitive needs. Before you get started, make sure you have everything that you need for bath time in front of you, just like a chef does when they're about to cook their dish, mise en place, right? So the first things you want to make sure you have ready. Make sure you have a baby bathtub, a bowl or a container for water, a couple of washcloths or a soft sponge, some mild baby soap, a soft towel, a clean diaper, and a comfortable change of clothes for the baby. Also, make sure that the room you're in is a little bit warm so that it keeps your child from getting cold. We've been using the Aveeno baby products for years and we like how gentle they are and also the neutral scent from them. This is not a paid promotion by any means, but I will link the products that we're using below today. Initially, when your baby is first born, you'll stick to sponge baths. This is especially important until the umbilical cord stump falls off, which can take up to about 1 to 3 weeks. So what you'll want to do is just gently wipe down your baby with a damp washcloth or a soft sponge, and avoid the belly button area to keep the umbilical cord stump dry. I'll be using another stuffy for this video to maintain some level of privacy here. You can hold your baby like a football, where their head is in the palm of your hands and their feet and body are nestled kind of under your arm. The baby is supported by your arm along their back, just like a football player carrying a football. From there, you can gently wash their body with a soft sponge. You don't need to apply a lot of pressure, and I would avoid scrubbing because their skin is very sensitive at this stage. We mixed in a couple of drops of baby soap into the water just to kind of create some bubbles, but you can really save the full bubble baths for when they get older. Babies aren't too dirty at this stage of life, so a simple bath can be sufficient in most cases. We typically give our baby a bath every 2 to 3 days because their skin is so sensitive and babies don't need to be washed every single day. Try to avoid getting soapy water into their eyes, into their nose or mouth, but if you do, don't worry about it. Just grab a dry washcloth and dab it out just a bit. One thing that is important to note is how to deal with the umbilical cord stump. So again, keep it dry, expose it to air. This helps it dry out faster and fall off even faster. Now, if you do notice any swelling or redness or even a strange smell, contact your pediatrician. Now, once the umbilical cord stump has fallen off and healed, most doctors will say that you can immerse your baby's belly button underwater 24 hours after the umbilical cord has fallen off, just to avoid any potential infections. And then, at this point, you can graduate to the baby bathtub. For today, we are using the Aqua Scale by Baby Patient, and we like this just because it has a couple of really helpful features. First, it tells you what temperature the water is, so I can make sure that it's right for the baby. For us, we found that having the water to be around 100 degrees Fahrenheit is good. The tub also has a built-in scale so we can track the baby's weight, especially over the first few weeks as the baby has lost some weight after birth and now we're trying to gain it back. You can switch the units from Fahrenheit to Celsius or from kilograms to pounds on this tub, which is really nice. And the tub also has an inclined backrest area that you can lie your baby on, which will keep them from being fully immersed in the tub and keeps them safe. All right, that's enough about the tub itself. First, fill the tub with just about 2 to 4 inches of warm water, and always make sure you support your baby's head and neck and never leave them attended while they're in the bathtub. A few quick things to keep in mind as you are bathing your newborn. First, wash their head gently. Second, wash behind their ears and their neck. Sometimes milk and other things can get trapped inside of their necks and it can get kind of smelly in there if you don't wash it, so just make sure you get all of those areas. 3, try to open up their hands and wash them thoroughly. Newborns typically clench their fists a lot, so they can also get pretty smelly over time. And 4th, make sure to gently wash their feet and the diaper areas for obvious reasons. After the bath, wrap your baby in a towel quickly and keep them warm. Pat them dry gently, dress them up, and maybe it's just a good time for a feed if they're feeling a little bit fussy. This can help soothe them right into a nice nap. And there you have it, a safe and soothing bath time for your newborn. If you have any tips or stories about bathing your little one, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more parenting tips from Dad Life. See See you next time.